Welcome back. In this video, I'm covering how to build a coaching business online. And I'll be sharing my own journey to building a six-figure online business as we go through 4 steps and 4 principles that go with these 4 steps for how to build your online coaching business. We'll be covering how to get started in this video, how to start from scratch and get paid, and then I'll have a part 2 for those of you that are more advanced. You've already covered the things in this video, you already have traction and how to build from there. Before we get started, if you're new here, my name's Amanda and you're watching the Business Finance Coach on YouTube, where I simplify the complexities of business to help you succeed faster. I'm the creator of the Master Your Accounting and Tax program, which helps business owners get their accounting records in order using spreadsheet templates and have everything they need to get the most tax write-offs and in case you're ever audited by the IRS. I give away a free worksheet and a little training course with it. If you're looking for a free option to learn the basics of your accounting, you can check that out. Links to download it are in the description down below. Plus, as we go through this video, per usual, I will mention a lot of other videos, and if we don't have the link around my face somewhere, it will be in the description down below. So be sure to check that out for more. Now let's jump into these 4 steps and 4 principles for building your coaching business online as quickly as possible so that you can help people and achieve financial freedom at the same time. But first, I want to go over some of the basics about the coaching industry in general and some things to keep in mind when it comes to building your coaching business online. And of course, you might see my trusty graphic over there. We're also in this process covering the business coaching model. And so we'll be taking a closer look at that at the end to bring it all together. So be sure to stick around for the end as well. So the coaching industry itself is freaking massive. It's like $1 trillion industry and it's growing. And you know what? It's really clumped in with courses, online courses as well. And my program right now is primarily DIY online courses with no coaching. But I started out with coaching, and that's really what I recommend because coaching and courses, they can go hand in hand for helping people through coaching. But coaching allows you to really get to know your clients, the problem you're solving, and your solution. It gives you great testimonials. And so it's really the first step is doing coaching, and that's the path I followed. You can take whatever you're good at, especially if you're from a service-based industry, and you can look for how people aren't being helped in your industry, right? Or what you're really good at as far as what you do and how you can help people. And because of the internet, we're able to be super specific and target a really specific audience with a very specific solution. So there's a huge opportunity to help people and make money with online coaching. When you're getting started, don't try to plan everything out permanently. I don't recommend starting with registering your business and naming your business. You'll find all of that information on my channel, by the way. But what I recommend when you're getting started, focus on the 4 steps and 4 principles in this video. Don't debate things. Don't wait on things. Get these 4 things done. Let these 4 things be your focus, and I promise your business will grow and build on its own because you're focusing on what's most important. You can register your business and do all that stuff once you get some traction and you actually have a business to register, okay? You don't want to spend all that time trying to make those decisions if you aren't super clear on what your business even does for people or how you're set up. It's going to be hard for you to do those things without knowing these things, without getting started. The last thing, there's all sorts of online business coaches that will teach you how to start your online business coaching business too. In reality, you don't really need any of that. What often happens is these people aren't business people. They don't have business experience. They've just been experienced with getting started online. The holdback there is that they're going to teach you one way to do something. So as long as you're really clear that that's the way you want to do it, then it can be a great fit. But if you don't understand internet marketing, if you aren't sure about things, it can be hard for you to vet who is a good business coach for you to hire. I'm going to be honest, everything you need to do, the biggest tips are in this video right here. So I definitely don't recommend hiring a coach when you're feeling desperate, because the biggest thing to getting this work and to focusing on these right things is really also mindset. Now, sometimes coaches can focus on helping you in those areas, but a lot of times people learn what not to do by hiring coaches. So I hope that helps you save your time, money, and energy. I hope you enjoy this video. And remember, if you've already got these things covered, you can focus on the more advanced video I have for building your coaching business. Okay, let's jump into my 4 steps and the related 4 principles of the online business coaching model. Step number 1 is to start an email list. And the principle behind this is that people buy through email. They don't just buy off websites, okay? People buy through email. Now, this was a hard lesson for me to learn. You know, I started years ago and I built out an amazing course, Self-Employed Taxes. It was incredibly detailed. And when I got to writing the sales page, I ran into some issues, which I'll talk about in the 4th step and principle. But I promoted this registration page, and it had a buy now button, and I promoted it. I think I had 1,500 people get to the web page. But people sent me emails and comments. This looks so great. This is awesome. Registration day came and went and no one registered. And that's because I didn't have an email list. I didn't have a way to communicate with people. So when it comes to setting up your email list, don't fret the software, which one to use. Just pick something and get making some money and growing your business. MailChimp is like the original version. You can use it for free. You know, even if you're just getting started through contacts you know, you can still take the emails of people that are interested and put them in a list. I've seen people just use Gmail and start a group. But you do want to make sure that people can unsubscribe if they don't want to get your emails anymore. And you don't want to take that personally, okay? Some people just don't want to get your email. They've changed their mind. Don't let it bother you. Now, when it comes to writing emails to your audience, you can write an email to promote any of the additional steps that we'll be covering. Talk as if you're talking to one person and just tell them what you're offering for them. It doesn't need to be complicated. Step number 2, give out a free thing that people genuinely want. We call this a freebie in internet marketing, okay? And the principle behind this is that this is a way that you build rapport with people that are genuinely interested in your topic and what you're doing, and you know that because they were willing to give you their email address. You know, we don't just do that for nothing. And so this is also a way of building your email list. This could be a PDF, a checklist, a little course. You don't want it to be too big, but you don't want to hold back. You want this to be the best thing that you can give people that really targets something they want. And you'll know because they'll be willing to put in their email address. Now, if you've been around on my channel or you just watched the intro at the beginning, you know that I give away a free accounting worksheet. And over the years, I tried to change that because I really wanted people to learn some different things first, and then be sold the accounting solution if they wanted it. But you know what? People want my accounting worksheet. So stop bringing this into it. Give people what they want. Now, if you aren't sure what people want, you want to reach out to your personal contacts, people on Facebook. If you have started a little bit of an email list, you have anyone to talk to them and ask them, what is the biggest thing you're struggling with in regards to X, right? Accounting, whatever it is that you're helping them with. And take detailed notes or record what people say and look for themes. You do not want to summarize their words in your words, and especially ignore your industry jargon, okay? You want to use the words your customer has. And I'll give you a great example of this. I worked with a fabulous massage therapist, and when she was coming up with names of things, she was using all sorts of industry words that only people that get massages know. But what she did was amazing, and she took people out of pain. So calling something very simple pain relief massage, right, or pain relief in general, that is going to attract people that have no idea, right? Because no idea about massage even. They don't even have to have ever gotten a massage, because you're targeting their problem, okay? And so our wording really matters, and it's something you're probably going to learn about as you focus on these 4 areas. Step number 3 is to create content on one social media or SEO platform. Social media or SEO platform is like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, etc. And this principle number 3 is to build some rapport and attract your customers. It gives you a way to connect. But what's really important about this is, I said, choose one platform that you like to use best. And so you want to commit to create probably a weekly piece of content on one of these sites. And you can certainly learn a lot more about whichever one you choose. There's a difference between SEO platform, which is search engine, something like YouTube, where you're creating content that people are searching for related to your problem. So that can be a great strategy. And I'll do another video about SEO research for content for your business. Or if you like using Facebook, use Facebook and do a Facebook Live each week and talk to your customers. Talk about a problem. Choose one topic that you've been talking to people about and create a piece of content. It does not need to be complicated. Don't make it complicated. At the end of your piece of content or even a post, you want to have a call to action, which is CTA in the internet marketing world. And you want to direct them to that free thing we talked about in number 2. Now, all of this doesn't involve making any money yet, right? But it's a way to be seen by your people. It's a way to build a relationship with them, to talk to them genuinely, be interested in them, okay? And get them using your free thing. Ask them to tell you how it went, what they think about it, any questions they have. You really don't want to act like you're like unavailable. You really want to talk to your people, and the people that like the thing you're doing, talk to them more. It's going to help you move forward faster. 2 other quick things about creating content and getting traffic to your site. When we talk about making a piece of content and directing people into your email list, this is called organic traffic because you're not paying for it. My recommendation would be to never pay for ads, paid traffic, when you're getting started, because you want to make sure that you're able to get people for free before you start spending money on it. And at the end of the day, people are going to find you energetically. This is just the process I see people needing to go through to find their voice, their message, their clients, get clear, and build a business. Step number 4 is offer your coaching package with a sales page. And the principle behind this is create your coaching offer by writing a sales page. Okay? And the reason that I say this is because often when people create a coaching offer, they focus on the wrong things. They focus on the structure, like you get 4 meetings with me, instead of what you should focus on, which is how this offer is going to change things for your client. How is it going to solve their problem? Okay? And I'm going to walk you through this in the questions that you can answer right now. So you really want to think about what they are going to get out of it when you create your coaching offer. So you want to start with, what is your client struggling with in regards to what you're helping them with, right? So my clients are struggling with their accounting and taxes and finances. What do they want? Well, they want to have their finances organized, and they want to have everything paid on time, and they want to know that they're doing it right and that they're saving money and how their business is doing. The next thing, so we have what they're struggling with, what they want. And with both of these, you want to focus not just on they don't have an accounting record, they want an accounting record. You want to focus on how is that affecting them. Like I was saying, they want to be confident that they have what they need for an audit. They're stressed out and overwhelmed, always feeling like they have to be doing this thing they're not doing, dreading looking at their money, opening up QuickBooks, talking to a bookkeeper, spending money on a bookkeeper that doesn't seem to be doing anything, right? You really want to get into their world. Another great thing to think about and put on a sales page, where were they before your coaching? And where are they after your coaching? You can also think about an avatar. Who is your client? That is easier the more specific you get. It's harder when you're broad. So my programs are broad, and they've always been pretty broad. I'm able to do that because of how behind the accounting and tax industry is for serving small businesses, So if you're doing general business coaching, you generally need to be far more specific. Lastly, when coming up with your offer, once you've laid out those things, then look at the structure, right? Now you know you're trying to help people go from here to here. How can you do that? And you might need to break it down to one piece so that you're not like changing people's entire lives over 6 months for your first coaching package, because that would be way too much. Start small. So for a structure example, you could do 3-week coaching package, 3 weekly Zoom calls for 1 hour. You get to keep the recordings, and you get unlimited text support or email support over the 3 weeks. So start simple, start small, and build up from there. You don't want to get stuck in a big package and overwhelmed. I'm going to tell you about one of the first packages I did. One of the first coaching packages I did was a 4-hour Zoom call to go over your tax return. Finally understand your taxes. Let's look for missing opportunities and understand what's on there. So many people wanted to be able to talk about their tax situation with someone. And tax preparers don't have time to do that, and they aren't being paid to do that, and they aren't necessarily good at doing that, right? So it was something people really wanted. I charged $400 for that. That might have cost more than most people paid to have their taxes done, but they got something that they weren't getting anywhere else. Now, I think I only sold 20 of those one tax season, but that's how you can get started. Like, okay, I'm gonna do a 3-week coaching package, and I'm gonna sell 10 of these. That's it. Then when you're marketing it, you say, there's 10 spots for this 3-week coaching package to help you go from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah. Okay? And you can fill in some of these phrases. It's good copy to use to communicate with your clients about your offer. And then you can say, oh, there's 7 spots left, 5 spots left, 4 spots left, and you just do those 10 people. Focus on one chunk at a time. And then you can reevaluate how that went what you learned, and come up with a new package. And eventually you can get very systematized so that you have one thing you're doing and helping people with, but these are the steps to take to get there. So to recap our 4 steps, this is a coaching business funnel, my beautiful artwork here. So we start with all the people of the planet, and then we have the content that you're making at the top of the funnel. And that content is attracting some of the people of the planet, right, to listen to you, okay, and to build rapport with you. Know that you exist, know what you talk about. Then some of those people at the end of your content, when you have your call to action for a freebie, some of those people are going to sign up for your freebie. Okay, and then those people are going to end up on your email list. And then when you create new content, you can regularly email your list. And one of the things you want to email your list, certainly, is about when you decide to offer a coaching package, okay? And then some people will sign up for your coaching package and work with you. Now, the sales page that you use, you might encourage people to reply if they're interested and set up a time to talk to you, or you might just have a buy now button on there and let people register themselves. So to recap, step 1 is to start your email list because people buy through email. Step 2 is to give away a freebie, a free thing that people really want because this builds rapport and gets people on your email list. Number 3 is to create content such as weekly, regularly on one social media SEO platform. And that allows you to attract in some customers to get to know you exist, build rapport with you. And number 4 is to offer your coaching package using a sales page online. You don't need a website, right? Just a sales page. And you create your coaching offer by writing your sales page using the questions I went over in this video. So remember, those steps went in a certain order, and that's the order I recommend if you're getting started building your coaching business online. However, if you are super clear about your client and what you're helping them with, you can certainly start with the sales page offer, sending it to people you know, set up an email list and send it to them, and then work backwards and make a freebie for those people and then start making content. But generally, the faster way to go, unless you're super, super clear, is the way I explained, which is down the funnel. Because when you start talking to people, you get to learn as you go. Remember, I said don't be super professional and unavailable. Talk to your people, be interested in helping them, and your business will take off, I promise. So that's all, friends. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below this video. Otherwise, if you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell to be notified of my future videos. Again, check out the description down below if you want to get my free worksheet or other videos, and these things are probably around me right now, so check them out, and I'll see you next time. Bye!